So I kind of wrote this. I'm kind of gonna go off script because I want to kind of stick to my message. But anyway, I wanted to open up tonight and share a deeply personal journey that I believe many can relate to. Life sometimes throws unexpected challenges our way, and it's in those moments that we discover our strength and resilience. The disappearance at the age of 46, my life took an unforeseen turn, and my ex-husband of 10 years disappeared without a trace. He hasn't looked back to reach out to our daughter, who was 6 years at the time. The absence of communication, apparently, especially on birthdays and holidays, left a void that that was hard to fill. She's 14 now, and she still hasn't heard from him. Finding love again, but at, but life had another surprise in store for me. I met someone new, and we spent 9 years together. We faced challenges head on and grew stronger as a family. However, witnessing his health deteriorate, his heart wrenching, I stood by his on head and grew stronger as a family. However, witnessing his health deteriorate was heart wrenching. I stood by his side through thick and thin, advocating for his well being. It had been a roller coaster of emotions, from hope to helplessness. I'll just finish. During this time, I experienced isolation that can accompany such situations. His family didn't approve of our relationship, making the daytime hours especially difficult. Eventually, circumstances led him to move away, leaving me feeling abandoned once again. The pain was compounded by the fact that we still had a connection, but it was limited to the sharing of our pet. He hasn't had anything to do with me. He only talks to me about our dog, and he comes and gets the dog and brings the dog back, but we don't talk or anything. You know, 2 days after I see you, he kicked me out, and he hasn't had anything to do with me since. And that's really bothered me. The mental health, the emotion toll it's endured to major losses without any control over the outcomes can be devastating. It's not just the loss of the relationships themselves, but the feeling of being erased from someone's life without an explanation. The experience can lead to profound grief and mental distress. Now, as I reflect on my journey, I realize that my story is not uncommon. Many individuals have faced similar challenges and have felt the weight of the unexpected loss. If you find yourself in a similar situation, know that your feelings are valid, and seeking support is crucial. You're not alone in your journey. In sharing my story, I hope to raise awareness about the emotional turmoil that it can arise when life takes us on a path we never anticipated. It's important to acknowledge our pain and reach out for help, and to remember that we are stronger than we think. Thank you for listening, and remember, you have the power to overcome the most difficult chapters of your life. I think I've been experiencing the dark night of the soul the past couple of nights. I've been really tore apart. I can't focus. I can't do anything but cry. I'm really having a hard time, with all of this. And I ask guys, could you pray for me? And if you've been through this, you know, stay strong. I'm trying to walk through it. I'm trying to get through it, but there's some nights there's some days. I mean, I cry, wake up crying, I go to bed crying. There's days I crawl through the day. And there's days I stay so busy that I don't cry, you know, until I go to bed or whatever. But you got to push through it because it's out of our control, you know. I'm grieving the loss of my dad, and I've had a lot of loss, and when you're discarded like that, it just does something to you. And just know that I understand, and I'm here for you. And if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Thank you.